Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Auction Not Included. This is episode 87. In the last episode, we made a slight change over here. So instead of having any liquids we pump out of here be filtered so only crude oil comes across, we now pull any liquid across. Because after all, we may as well have free extra polluted water. So that is excellent. The printing pod was nice enough to give us arbor tree, acorn. So now we will, I mean it's going to take ages, but we will eventually get to a point where we can have a wood burner here, and that will slightly help with the power situation. And I sent Bubbles out to do some, well, data bank gathering, but officially I was sending her out hoping to do some scanning in it. I mean, I'm going to give it more time, but I don't know if it's actually working or not. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it just has a range that's much, much smaller than the basic telescope that you have on your planet. But we will give it more time. I don't have enough fuel to get her to go any further out. She only has the 2 tiles to get back and nothing more, so that's fine. You are getting there. This is probably not going to be too much longer from a stress standpoint. Okay. When you do get back, are you going to have any fuel waiting for you? A teensy bit. Not enough to do anything with, but a teensy bit. But yeah, so that's where we are. We are researching the solid filters, and it's ready except, oh, it's yellow science. Right, because I have these things off. Right. Okay. I just do not have anywhere near enough power for all this, so we're going to have to shut these off for a bit, sadly to say, so we can have science finish. I thought we were done that part, but apparently I was remembering wrong. See, I thought we were done everything except just like the basic stuff because of the low water, but apparently I was wrong. Anyway, I'll be back with something. And we're back. We are desperately low on coal. So we'll have a nice influx there that will help quite a bit. I was willing to take another acorn if it had offered me one just to try and speed this along, but it gave me coal first and I saw just how low that number was getting. I thought maybe we'll just do this instead. That's probably the right plan. Yeah, I see no sign whatsoever that you've scanned anything, so I think it just has too short a range. Well, that is disappointing. Okay, now we'll send you back. I do really love the animations in this game. They're kind of silly, but I really do like them. But I should have you put your suit back on. For when you get back, so you don't have to run through all the polluted junk here. Because that's just highly unpleasant. You are still working on this pile that had been on these bins. That is ridiculous. There's just so much junk out here. It's kind of crazy. It is definitely crazy. Oh, you are just about to hatch. I was going to say, we had our slug dropped an egg quite a while ago, and I got thinking it should be just about ready, and in fact it definitely is just about ready. Sometime today. That will pop, and we'll have 2 slugs, getting that little bit, teensy extra bit of hydrogen. Which will be nice. That will definitely be nice. Oh, the air down here really sucks, doesn't it? Let's put that on again for a bit. You aren't doing your job. You guys doing here alright? You're doing good. Speaking of air, how is the rest of the base doing? Oh, you're totally fine. The water pools are a little bad, but that's to be expected. But yeah, everything else is fine, except obviously down here sucks monumentally, but it's kind of supposed to. We want the carbon dioxide for the slicksters. Speaking of, I got thinking I should probably open this up to give them a little more room. It's going to be a while before they're crowded, but we might as well not have that, right? So I think we'll just pop a single tile here, and then officially this room becomes part of this room, which is already part of this room, and they should not feel crowded for quite some time. Yeah, these ones got a ways to go yet. There you go, buddy. Even more room to crawl around. Nice. And Bubbles is back. So she can bash out the research. Once that's done, I'll shut these back off and get back to refueling the rocket. So, stuff is moving, it's just all very, very slow. But definitely stuff is moving. There you are, little buddy. Gonna make me some hydrogen? That sure would be nice of you. And they still don't consider themselves confined, so this room is still big enough for 2. I don't know if it's going to be big enough for 3, let alone 4, but it's definitely okay for 2 anyway. And I suppose if it comes down to it, I could just, lower the floor or expand out to the side or something just to give them a little more space, but at least for now they seem okay. Why that's changing. That radiation level should be pretty fixed, right? It's not like the Weezeworts are going to move. Wonder why that is. I guess it doesn't matter, but it seems kind of strange. But anyway. Yeah, you have a few rad bolts now, so you can bash out a little bit of research. Whenever you feel like it. Oh, I guess it's probably break time though, right? Yeah. Fair enough. Can I go back up to speed 3? My computer was running a bit slow earlier and the game was chugging, so we'll try it. I haven't actually rebooted. I record several episodes in a row and I don't frankly like rebooting. I find it annoying. But I closed some background stuff and I think that has helped. It doesn't seem to be chugging like it was earlier. So I think maybe we're okay now. Probably a lot of the problem as well is all these things getting hauled around, and that's probably taking up a lot of CPU. Would be my guess. Now if I remember right, when it hits 100%, it's not really done, I think it just grows another sprout. I think is how that works. It just also occurred to me that if I don't put something there, any branch that does fall off will fall all the way down here. Which is kind of a silly spot for it. May not be a real big deal, but it does seem kind of silly. But I guess we should figure out where the wood burner is going to go. It obviously will generate carbon dioxide and heat, so I'm thinking right here. Does it give off anything else, like polluted water or anything I need to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I have no idea how many trees it takes for one of these, but so we'll just start with one. And I'm not even going to bother with the heavy watt joint plate. There's now no need. Could I be real clever, run a rail down here, and automate this? Am I clever enough to do that? Maybe. Just maybe. First though, is there going to be room for the rail? Or have I already got... No, I've already got this section very full. Well, I guess I could come down here on the side. I mean, maybe? I kind of want to. I don't know if I actually have enough copper for all this, but I'll sort that out later. Let's put that there for a minute till I sort out some... Yeah, I don't have enough copper for all this. That's fine. Conveyor bridge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut around you a little bit. So that's going to look kind of silly, but that's alright. Was there a bridge down here? Yes. Two of them, in fact. Because of course you can't put these directly attached to each other, but that's okay. Things being equal, an auto sweeper here should be able to take the stuff that falls here and load it straight into the machine. And on this side, thank you autosave lag, looks like I'm going to need two of them. Yeah, for sure. Okay, we can do that. Actually, and they don't even overlap either, do they? So I actually need two loaders. Alright. That's fine, we can do that. No, we absolutely cannot do that. Never mind. The auto loaders have to be a bit higher up. Got it. Message received, game. Message received. Should be able to put them up here, right? And then just rail that across, yeah? Now, temporarily, they're not going to be able to actually get at any of that to build it. So temporarily, I will have to zap one of these, but that's very temporary, so it's fine. And I do not trust this, so I'm just going to wall that up a little bit. I don't really want that breaking and leaking. Although, I don't know, it's just polluted water. It may not really matter, but anyway. Let's see if they can't make all this happen. Of course you did. Of absolute course you did. Thank you for that. And you will only ever bring wood. I may not. Oh, I officially don't have any, so it doesn't know what it is yet. Fair enough. So I can't actually select it until we actually have grown some. Not a problem. Anyway, it is magic printables time. I'll be back. And we're back. I'm just going to grab another acorn just to speed things along. Yeah, that would be very good. And just like that, our wood production doubled.
And they tell two friends, and they tell their friends.
From 0 to 0. And it's just copper ore, it's not even like refined copper, so I just clearly need to dig more copper out somewhere. Or switch it to a different material, I suppose, but is there any decently sized bit of copper floating around I can see easily? Yeah, there's some there. So why don't we go ahead and have a bit of that? Is there any other? Yeah, there's a bunch there. Not that they should have to run over here much anyway, but let's make it a little easier. Okay. It's pretty sad to have to go scrounging for copper like that, but anyway. That's fine. You're just waiting on some iron. Iron we still have lots of, so that's fine. So, just 8 more science. Okay. You are very close to shooting the next rad bolt, so we'll have a little bit of that available. There you go. And I think it's 10 rad bolts per point, so I think we need one more shot. If I'm right about that, then you can already come off. And we can get at least one of these going. Just to save some time later getting the ship refueled. But we'll verify. Yeah, that's certainly what it looks like. Okay. So yes, you'll need one more shot. Half a day. Alright, not bad. That's not bad. And I do have iron ore, right? I'm not, like, completely losing my mind here. Yeah, no, there's 24 tons of it. So just, somebody's being lazy and not bringing it. Oh, it's not called wood, it's called lumber. Maybe that's why I didn't see it up here. Although it is also possible, because I don't have any of it, may not recognize it, but... Okay, yes, will not let me do it until I've actually received some. Fair enough. I wonder why it's not telling me what percentage it's at. Strange. Because the basic growth will tell you the percentage. I wonder why the branches one doesn't. Oh, because you have to look at the individual branches. That's really quite silly. That's very silly, but okay. Oh, meteor shower. Alright. Algae meteors, apparently, this time. Neat. Very neat. Once this thing fires, we can shut it off. There we go. You'll finish up that last research. Then we can put the data bank filters on for this part. And there it is. Beautiful. So it doesn't really matter where this goes, I don't think. Basically anywhere around here is fine. It's going to be a bit tricksy getting it out, but I think I have to move this thing, or just get rid of it. Probably just get rid of it. We're not picking up enough polluted ice for that to matter in it, because I think that's where that started from, was a polluted ice bit. Oh, neat. Little tiny storage tiles. I've never used them, but in theory those would be kind of neat. But anyway. What we are after is the filter. Okay, so, all things being equal, data banks are going to come out and up. I guess I'll just cut straight across. I'll figure this part out in a minute. You are going to go in and out. The actual filter is going to be for data banks. Thank you so much. Alright. Bigger bridge across the U. Now, the actual machine's way over here, so I guess we can go a little bit closer. Maybe right about there should do. Yeah, I mean, this is close enough. That puts it right here. I'm sure that's going to be... Oh wait, sorry, it's for the data banks. It actually belongs to this. Never mind. Disregard. Let's try that again, but better. In that case, why don't you come straight up here and drop off right there? That makes a lot more sense. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Was that worth all that time and effort? Probably not. But we do it anyway. Okay. Well, I think we're going to leave things there for today, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.